Hey everyone, this is Roger from Almost in Full Color, and today I want to talk to y'all about Trak to Yomi and my opinions of the game. This game was on my radar ever since I saw it on a Devolver Digital press conference, and intrigued me very much by the art style of the game, and I really wanted to try that. Overall, I beat the game in about 5 hours, so it's a short little game, and I got it through Game Pass for full disclosure on the Xbox. So in this review, I'm going to keep the spoilers to around Chapter 1 and 2. I won't dive into the story of the game, but you may see clips from like Chapter 3 floating around, but I'm going to keep them at the very beginning of the game. Let's dive into the story. The story is pretty basic here. You're training to become a samurai under your master who has a daughter, and he wants you to always watch after her. An invasion happens to your village, and from that interaction, your master does die in the first chapter, which then sets you on your journey to defend the village. So yeah, the story here, there's not much to it, and not many surprises or nothing, but it is a solid story. I did enjoy it, while not being surprised, and I think what helped me enjoy the story is the presentation. When you're watching these scenes now, you notice the whole game's in black and white, and it's designed to be that way to fit an old samurai martial arts film. And it does an amazing job here. This was the favorite part of the whole game to me, was this whole style. You're in this 2D fighter during the fights, and then you get this 2.5D exploring to look at. The loading screen has the old film style, so it is like you're in the 50s, 60s film. The storyline, even though basic fits that genre there, just everything about this just makes you feel like you're actually taking part in an old movie. And I enjoyed that very much. Again, I saw that during the first trailer I saw of this game, and it stood out to me. And playing this game, it stood out the whole time. Certain camera angles during your fights. There's one where you're fighting on a bridge and the camera's a little lower. Just looked amazing. It just made me feel great about this game, playing it. Like I said, it's like you're watching a movie. And coming in at 5 hours, it's not overly long, and I think that helps the game more. I'm not getting tired of this view or anything like that. While talking about some of the combat, that's the weakest part of the game to me. It was pretty simple. You start off with just X as weak attack, Y as strong attack, the D-pad to switch between your ranged weapons, and right trigger to shoot. And you have block as well. But other than that, that's pretty much all you do. And then you're going to learn combos to help speed up and stun band guys. And when you stun them, you can execute a finisher that actually regens your health. Once you get enough combos to do that, you're going to find yourself doing like 3 combos. That's pretty much all I did. My favorite one was up X, X, Y. I did that constantly. I'm sure you probably saw it twice already by now in this video. So yeah, the gameplay was very simple. I wish that there was more bosses. That's where you excelled in the game. Most of the other time, you're kind of on an auto cruise. You may have a death here or there to replay, but generally not too many hard spots till you get to the bosses, which you have to figure out in like a normal fighting game. And I found them all great. I enjoyed them. The first boss was a little weak, I'll give it that. But overall, just enjoyed the boss fights and made me have to realize my other skills, utilize my ranged weapons. I rarely use them on ads, and figure out how to get past that part. And that's where all my deaths did come from. So, and I played on normal. Obviously, if you probably play on the more advanced, it will get a lot harder. But in general, I did not find it too great, and that is the weakest part of the game. In presentation, I didn't really cover the sound. There wasn't too much. There was some music going on in the background that you noticed, but again, it would just fit the vibe of them old movies, and I enjoyed the sound effects. I found no issues there. And actually, in general, I had no, like, weird glitches. I think there's one mishap. I saw the whole thing, but didn't break the game or nothing like that. Just made me chuckle, and I continued on. So overall, for this nice package of a game that makes you feel like you're watching a 50s martial arts film, I will give it a 3.5 out of 5. I thought it was very good. I do enjoy Devolver Digital publishing for publishing these nice indie games. And the 3.5 is presentation. That drove this whole game for me. And it lost some points just because it's not really that involved in pretty simple mechanics. There is a choose your own path and to get different endings, but I don't feel like there was much impact to the whole game when you chose different paths. So overall, I think it's at least a try when it's on sale. If you like these old martial art films, definitely go pick it up. It's $20, 5 hours. I think that's a good deal in general, just to play and enjoy. There is a difficulty that is story mode if you just want to play that. Just to get through that and maybe try the harder levels later. But overall, this is a pretty solid game, and I enjoyed it, and I hope to see more from this publisher. Thank you for your time. Peace.